Hi everybody. Someone asked me to do a video on this guitar. We did like a 1-minute video on it. It's a new Collings, and oddly they're comparing to this guitar too. Like, what's the difference? There's lots of differences. This really is a take on the double cutaway Les Paul Jr., paying homage to one of the more classic guitars of the Gibson lineup. Everybody's owned a Junior at one point in time. This is a single P90, obviously. We can't fool you guys. This has one pickup, one volume, one tone. Now the reason many guys like this, myself included, and many dealers that I know that have been in it a long time, love the sound of single pickup guitars. Esquires, I would say every time we get an old Fender Esquire in, it sells to somebody that is a dyed-in-the-wool musician or a dealer that just loves the way they look. Your hands over the pickup, it just has this nice, simple look. But for you as a musician, it also allows the string to vibrate more because the pickup acts like a brake, and the magnetic pull on your string as it vibrates back and forth makes the guitar feel livelier, even without an amp. Collings does things unlike just about anybody. Everything is done towards excellence. The wood is cured long enough that it's dry enough, and they choose the wood carefully so that they get really always custom shop. Fender has a custom shop, Gibson has a custom shop, Martin has a custom shop, Collings is a custom shop. And your little things that you notice, the tapered headstock, it's skinny there, it's fat there. That is so you have a better braking angle over the nut that also adds to the sustain. And then unlike Gibsons too, who cut their headstock straight off, they'll do it at an angle. Why? Just because they can. Always premium tuners. And then these are also cut for a tummy cut back here, and a tummy and a lap cut here. There's also something on these, they're cut back when they have, especially with a tremolo, 1 degree, so there's a better braking angle on that. We call that the geometry of the guitar, where the braking angles are good. And this guitar is for those of you that don't like to switch pickups, because you have a tone control on you. You can roll it back a bit. So here's the tone up. Here's the tone almost all the way down. Now they use a capacitor on here that rolls off the tone at a little lighter capacitance, so it doesn't get all muddy. All the way down it's a little muddy. That sounds more like a half-cocked wah-wah. Treble all the way up. Brilliant guitar, great crunch, great growl, and this does have the lollers or the throwbacks in it. This is throwback pickups, which are the finest pickup out there. They run a little more money, but they're amazing. So there you go. This is just a phenomenal, best guitar you could get. Lightweight, great sustain. Now, if you're asking about this, these are a little more different animal. This is basically a 335. You guys probably know this. It is smaller than a 335 is, and bigger from here to here than a Les Paul. And makes it much more comfortable. This one custom ordered with a mahogany top. Now the mahogany tops soften things up a little bit. You get, with the volume off, a guitar that has really good acoustical properties. Let's face it, a lot of us play mostly our electric guitars without an amplifier. So this is just one of those things for you to be playing at home. You have the same features I talked about with the Junior. Is a tapered headstock. It's fatter here, more mass at the nut, greater steeper angle. It's cut off. The haircut headstock is also cut at an angle. It is very well thought out, very balanced, very light. And again, on this, throwbacks, which is the most there's a delicacy to these pickups. There's a broad spectrum of tone. The tone is never muddy, but it's got tons of bass. All the crunch and growl you'd need, all the definition you'd want, every note of the chord, even with high gain, comes out. It's very distinctive. A really nice shaped neck. They do use a CNC, but then it's all hand contoured. It's a gorgeous neck. These things, once you play a Collings I35 and you go back to your 335, the 335 Gibson seems a wee bit pedestrian. Being a smaller guitar, it fits a little better. Being a smaller guitar allows you to reach the controls. There's less real estate between your bridge and the controls like there are on the bigger 335. And that's all I got for you now. Thanks for your time. Don't forget to give us a like now and then, will you? All right. How's that?